are a lot of questions tonight about how a City of Albuquerque employee stayed on the job after he was indicted on a child rape charge.
The employee was a building inspector. That required him to go into people's homes and businesses. And he did that for 6 months after he was charged with child rape. Chris Ramirez is live downtown asking city leaders, how did that happen?
Yeah, Tom, and tested that. City employee's name is Levi Criswell. We have to tell you that the accusations that we uncovered are going to be disturbing when you hear them. He was indicted on a sex crime involving a toddler, and city administrators tell me today that he kept it a secret so that he could stay on the job. Levi Criswell was indicted in May 2014, 2 years after a 4-year-old girl told her parents something very upsetting, that Criswell forced the girl to perform oral sex on him. Criswell strongly denied those claims to investigators.
I was very troubled when the chief administrative offices, basically learned that we had an individual with very serious felony charges.
Even more concerning, Criswell continued to work after he was indicted, 6 more months until the city learned of the charges in November. His supervisors placed him on paid administrative leave. How concerning is that? Because during that interim, he was going about his business with these charges.
Sure. Well, I can't speak to, what the delay was between May and ultimately November when he's placed on administrative leave. But in retrospect, it's very concerning to the city and myself as the chief executive officer as far as whether he had access to individuals' homes, residents, and businesses with these types of pending charges.
City policy requires employees who are charged with crimes to tell their bosses. Perry says Criswell never did that. And to make matters more pressing, there are allegations that Criswell lied about where he was while spending weeks in jail, and that high levels of his management team in the city planning department help hide those lies. Would it be concerning to you if you found out and you had some proof that there were supervisors in planning who knew that this was going on and didn't tell you about it?
I believe that would be very concerning to me, for sure.
Now, the city has hired a private investigator to look into these allegations, particularly those to know if a supervisor knew what was going on. As for Levi Criswell, well, according to online court records, he is scheduled to go to trial in June. He did resign from the City of Albuquerque last Tuesday. We did try to reach out to his attorney. That attorney did not get back to us in time for comment. We are live on Albuquerque's northeast side. Chris Ramirez for Investigates.